Hello YouTube and hello fellow students from Harvard Online. This is Clinton Stevens from South Africa and I'm very happy to demonstrate my final project for CS50X Introduction to Computer Science 2026. Quickly just a bit about myself. You can find me on edX. My username is cdstevens97 and you can similarly find me on GitHub with the same username cdstevens97. So what I did for my final project is I took inspiration from week 8 and week 9 of CS50 and I decided to develop my own web-based application. So what my application does is it is a website that is able to classify whether any piece of text was written by a real person or by artificial intelligence. I like to call this app Bot or Not, which I think is a pretty catchy name. So let's start with a very simple sentence. Let's say this is a real sentence written by a real person. Source, trust me, winky face. Hit detect, and the web app responds with, well, it's uncertain whether or not this was written by AI. The probability is only 29%. But now, let's prompt Gemini 3.5 and say, hi, I'm testing my machine learning model. Generate me a paragraph of AI-generated text. Go back to the web app, hit paste, hit detect, and the web app is going to respond with, this is 100% generated by AI. So this proves that the machine learning model and the web application is working perfectly fine. So quickly just to demonstrate what's going on underneath the hood. So those who are familiar with Python and Flask would know what's going on. So I simply have a very simple Flask app and a app root that takes the machine learning model, the data payload, takes the predictions and probabilities output from the model, and then renders the results on screen. The web page is made with HTML, Bootstrap, and CSS, as taught by CS50. And I think the most important part to demonstrate is just how the machine learning model is used in JavaScript. So what happens is basically the input text is given to the model then makes its predictions, and then the predictions would say it's either 1, it's AI, or it's 0, it's written by a human, and it would have its associated probability score, and then it just renders that on screen when you hit the button. Finally, I just want to quickly talk about how I made the classification model. So I used an open source data set called AI versus human text. Shout out to Shahjan Garami. Thank you so much for this data. And I made a very simple naive Bayes classification model. Don't have too much time to go into it, but this is my final project for CS50. Thank you so much.